100 Grand, episode 5. And this is 2019, right? That's what we're doing here?
This is 2019.
I hate these corny intros, bro.
Listen,
we gotta figure something out.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
What?
This probably would have been better for episode 6.
It would have, but it doesn't matter.
You know why, right?
Why?
Because Michael Jordan has 6 rings.
Here we go. Space Jam coming out. And when is Space Jam supposed to be coming out?
Listen, I got the facts right on my mobile device.
Give me the breakdown. When is it coming out?
So it's going to be a hot summer, bro, because this summer, filming will start for Space Jam 2. According to this article on ScreenRant.com, it says that we've been hearing about the possibilities of another Space Jam movie for half a decade.
Yeah.
But things really seem to be moving along now. After years in development and multiple false starts, Space Jam 2 looks to be getting ready to finally go in front of the camera. It has been reported that Warner Bros. Is planning on starting filming in June. Now check this out. It also has a release date. Space Jam 2.
July 16th.
July 16th.
2021.
2021.
It's pretty far away.
Which is kind of far away, and which is crazy for me because I guess there's gonna be a lot of hype around it. But I have a thought.
I'm just keeping it real. Although I am not the number one Michael Jordan hater, but I'm gonna keep it real. Why mess with the classic and remake it when there's just no other?
I have a hot take.
I don't see LeBron really. That's what they're selling it. They're selling it as LeBron's film, and they're pushing it really hard on.
You know what? You know when this would have been better?
What? Why would have been better?
I have no issue with a Space Jam 2 because my favorite professional sports league is the NBA.
Okay.
I don't know if you can agree with that.
Yeah, I'm sure you talk about it so passionately.
Do you think it's your favorite sports league, or do you like the NFL better, or MLB?
No.
I'm an NBA fan.
No, I know it's between sports. NFL and NBA. I would say at the moment, because of the fact that I've witnessed the Miami Heat win actually a couple titles, then yeah, I would say NBA right now. Until the Dolphins win one, which was 1972, that won't happen. So yeah, moving on. Basketball for sure.
Yeah, I'm an NBA fan, like die hard. Like my favorite. You know what's funny is I don't really have a gaming system right now.
Yeah.
And I know you play, or at least have, a lot of like PlayStation.
Yeah, I do.
Right.
I have both.
But you know, when I was like in middle school and high school, I used to have like a lot of game systems. I used to have like a Sega Dreamcast back in the day, and I played like the original NBA 2Ks. So I'm just saying all that to show you that like I'm a big NBA fan. Like I love the NBA 2K series when I had like Allen Iverson on the front cover. And so for me, I'm always open to a dope NBA fun movie. Yeah. And yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like, let's not mess with the classic. But
there was nothing like the original Space Jam, and the fact they put Looney Tunes in it made it classical. And from some of the reviews, or just what some people are saying it's going to be a catastrophe. Well, because you're not going to get that magic. Look, listen.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is this. With all that being said, I can agree with that. Like, maybe let's not touch the classic. But I'm still open to a Space Jam 2 just off the strength that I'm an NBA fan. But I'm going to say this. I think that Space Jam 2, it might be too late for LeBron to be the main star.
What?
Yes, because if this was 4 years ago or 5 years ago, or when he was with the Miami Heat,
it would have been like a pinnacle point to.
It would have been crazy. But let me ask you a question. Do you really feel like LeBron James has that same LeBron James like influence that he had like maybe 4 years ago?
First of all, before we even get into the debate of what,
this is not about Michael Jordan versus LeBron.
No, I'm talking about, like, I guess there's just something about Jordan that's very different, like character wise, compared to LeBron. So when you put them side beside each other, and you even watch interviews, the way they talk, the way they express themselves, the way one more is a leader than the other is very apparent. Jordan is way more of a leader than LeBron is. You can tell by the demeanor, how they speak. Their
composure?
Yes, how they speak, how they communicate. And although LeBron is a beast and he's an animal and he passes and this and that, there's just a dog in Jordan that no one can ever take away. So even in the movies, he didn't. It's like those guys that you know that they have that it thing and they don't really have to talk. Jordan has that. LeBron doesn't really do that for me. Okay, we know he's a beast physically, but he doesn't have that demeanor. So I don't know. With the movie, it's a really high mark. Although Jordan's acting wasn't the best.
I mean, he was playing himself. He wasn't really acting.
Yeah. But like, I just don't see. LeBron doesn't even have that charm for me. Like
No,
there's
that's-
a couple of. I'll give you an example. Like
Yeah.
let's talk about Shaq. Shaq has this demeanor where he's like the man. Like he walks into a room, he has this demeanor where he takes over the room. I don't see LeBron like that at all. No kind of stretch. Jordan did it in a way that was very Jordan-ish, and he had to really talk much. He said very few statements, but it caught everybody's attention.
Here's the key.
Yeah.
A key to all this is that Michael Jordan was untouchable at that moment. Who didn't love Michael Jordan?
So you're saying because of the fact that he was at a really high point in his career as a basketball player, they should use LeBron should have been on 4 years ago when he was with the Heat.
Well, what I'm saying is that when it comes to Michael Jordan, one, he was playing himself, and two, he was untouchable. So did he necessarily have to have the best acting skills? And there's just a certain feeling you get from watching Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And it's, but the thing is though, like, I would say this is like when Michael Jordan played Space Jam, which Space Jam came out in 1996, if I'm not mistaken. I could be a little off there, but
yeah.
about 1996. Michael Jordan was the most famous person entertainment-wise probably in the world. Like him and Michael Jackson. Like he was one of the most recognizable faces. Is LeBron even like the most biggest name in basketball right now?
He's like the top three.
He is, but is he like Jordan was undeniably number one?
Yeah, but I think it's easy to say that, but then we're at a different point where back then social media wasn't the way it was.
Yeah, but
so like artists weren't getting covered the same, and you
true.
didn't have like if you grab.
I mean, there was other stars with Jordan too.
They were.
Penny Hardaway was a big star. Shaq was a huge star.
You're right, but I don't think they were getting covered like how all these other basketball players are being covered.
But here's my thing, though. I understand what you're saying.
But he was another level higher.
Well,
than
I have a counterpoint to that, and this is what I would say: is that LeBron James was the undeniable face of the league at one point.
He was.
That's what
You're
I'm
right.
saying. And
so
you're saying
that's when they should have done the movie.
Yeah,
you got a point.
I'm thinking right now, like for me, it's like, oh, Space Jam 2. That sounds really great because I'm an NBA fan. But who's the main guy in it? Oh, it's a LeBron James film. Wait a minute, they're not even making the playoffs this year.
Oh my God,
LeBron, and I'm not even saying that to like knock the guy.
But if you think about
I respect his talent.
What 2021 will be 2 years from now, right?
It'll be even worse than it is now. He's only getting older.
He might be at the end of his career,
or he might prove us all wrong and do something amazing.
Yeah, and then it'll be perfect for the film.
Then it would be.
You never know.
So there's still time. I could be proven wrong here.
It could. You're 100% correct.
I think what's gonna mess up the movie is I believe that people don't see LeBron James as highly as they once did. I don't think people are gonna go crazy over this.
I think they're still gonna watch it. Still because he's been
right.
dominant in the league for a very long time, and just the fact that Looney Tunes are involved, and I know if and I'm done with this. If Jordan even makes an appearance, a feature, imagine if Jordan was to come out in the flick and play along.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be ridiculous.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You know, for a long time, Michael Jordan wasn't even in video games. I think for like a good amount of years, like he wouldn't even license his name to video games. Like he didn't even. I think the first time he made his appearance back into video games was in one of the first NBA 2Ks when he was a wizard.
Okay.
But for like, do you remember that there was like remember like on NBA Jam when you would play it and it would only be Scottie Pippen and like Horace Grant, but Jordan wasn't on the Bulls.
Yeah.
So like he's very protective of his name and his brand. What do you think are the chances that he just decides to not be in this movie?
Those are chances, but still,
it'll be crazy.
I think it'd be ridiculous because at least you'll get to somehow see it in some kind of regard, them playing along each other, which I think would be dope. You never know. I'm just saying, don't count it out. If he is on it, then I'll go ahead and stamp it. I'll go watch it just to see them on stage together. Like I think it'd be pretty epic.
I have a question for you.
What?
So, do you think anyone else could do better as this main star besides LeBron? Like, what do you think? Do you think Steph? What if it was Steph Curry?
That's the only other person. But that's the only person because. But it's not just because. It's funny because the way I see Steph is different. I guess it's because he's a good boy. Like he's different, dog. He's not this mean dude. He just has his character is different. The way he approaches it. And I think, to be honest with you, they have Steph Curry. It would appeal more to kids too, because kids would be down to go watch. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. What would, if you were to, all right, so this drops, let's say this is to drop in 3 months. Let's say the film was already filmed. Everything was done, right? And let's say there's two alternate universes. We have a universe. Listen, we have a universe where Steph Curry actually is the one who's doing the movie, and they filmed it. It's all done. They packaged it up. They have Steph Curry on the front, and LeBron is one. He's in the movie, but he's a regular actor, not the main actor, right?
Yeah.
Now in the other universe, it's how it is now. LeBron's the main guy, but Steph Curry's like not the main actor. Which one in each universe? They have the same amount of population, the same.
Yeah, I already know this answer. It's easy.
Who's gonna sell more?
Steph
movies?
right now.
Think so?
Of course.
It's I'm saying that to.
He only has an amazing team. And it's killing it right now.
You're not sweater, your chair.
He's only the most amazing basketball player right now. I mean,
Steph Curry.
He's at a point, but we still got time to tell. 2021 is fast approaching, and we'll see what happens with LeBron James. But if MJ shows up, son, it's a wrap.
I was saying that to play devil's advocate in a way.
Yeah.
When I asked you about the alternate universes, if Steph Curry was, would he sell more than LeBron as the lead star of Space Jam 2? But I don't know if I necessarily think that, because LeBron still is a huge name, and LeBron probably might have more influence than Curry overall.
Still 2021, he's gonna win the title before that it's all said and done.
You think so?
Just kidding. We're out of here. Thank you for checking it out. I can't go there with you.
$100,000 where we keep it 100. Michael Jordan, 10 scoring titles.
Oh my God, I'm done. We're out of here.
First teams, more accomplishments than LeBron
Bye,
James can
guys.
wrap his mind around.